It's the end of day 10, the 21st of June at 8 PM, and let's have a look at the state of the return Land Rover Discovery Sport from Nationwide Repairs. Let's see if they've fixed the bumper and the little scratch or not. And the current state of the car is, it's not come back. Okay, it's not as bad as it appears, because earlier today, a few hours ago, they sent an email saying your car is ready for collection. Well, I'm not going to drive the 50 miles or so to collect it, so they're going to bring it on Saturday the 23rd in the morning. So another full day without the Land Rover. Hopefully it'll be in a great condition on Saturday. That's the Discovery Sport returned. I've had a quick look over and everything's fine. And National Repair, yep, see ya. He's off in the replacement car. There he goes. Completed the job. Big relief. So a quick look around. No scratches. This is where it was repaired. Little bumper thing. And a scratch there. Gone.
Old advert from W.H. Smith. At these prices, TDK tapes sound good. Cassette tapes. I do remember buying those. There's a personal cassette player here for £27.95.
I'm not stopping moving.
Did you see me in front?
No, my footsteps. Really sorry. It's my fault.
Can you reverse it a little bit?
I'm trying to.
A bit more. Bumper damage. Wing and bumper damage.
Okay, I'll give you my details.
Yeah. It's now about 33% full. They did 14,709 was, so we've done about 70 miles, 80 miles. It's not too bad. Tank is 111, it was 150, so only put a little bit of fuel in, maybe none. Doesn't matter. Is it a reverse camera? Does that work? Yep. Everything works. So far good. I'm happy. They've not driven it a lot at all. The bumper's fixed. Like my little checklist. Everything's fine. The dash cam's there. That's good. It was unplugged, so I don't know if it's recorded anything. We'll see if it's anything on the dash cam. So far so good. No scratches on the outside. I've had a quick look round. On it. So it's a big relief that the car's come back repaired, and no other dents, marks or scratches. Just needs a wash. Yeah, that's where it was hit. Not tried the reverse sensor yet. I asked him why didn't they get it done in Sheffield. They say that's for big jobs. So they do little jobs in Derby, Ilkeston. That's where the scratch was, that's gone. Big relief. Thank you Nationwide Repairs for not letting me down. I had a lot of worry that you're going to mess it up, but you haven't. It's fixed. Now let's park it up and go somewhere today. So I'm now parking the car. I'm going to see if the reversed sensor works. Still works. So this is the center of the back with the red. I'm parking it here. So it's implying it's should have all this distance. Anyway, we'll leave it there to get used to it again. Looks a lot closer than what it is. At least it works. Looks a bit clean. Did he place the tyres? To me this seems, I don't know what they've done. They sprayed the tyres with something. Yeah, they have, haven't they? Looks a bit weird. Yeah, that was there before. Okay, job done, car repaired. This very minor scratch. Don't think they touched the exhaust. Same exhaust. Yeah, look, the dirt's still on it. Exhaust is untouched. Just a new bumper. All done. Dusted. Took them 10 days and wait a couple of days for it to get delivered. So I'm happy. Overall I'm happy with Nationwide Repairs. Yeah, they could have been a bit quicker, but main thing is come back fixed. It's not come back in a worse shape than what they took it. That would have been, ooh, that would have been trouble. So the main thing is it's come back in better condition than they took it. So now I'm going to take the Land Rover for a spin for the first time since it was returned by Nationwide Repairs earlier today. Let's hope, well, it should be okay. We only drove it 80 miles. It's fine. Start it up and get going. Up there's the mileage. I was looking for the start button there because that's where it was on the Nissan Juke. Take a little getting used to again, just a few minutes. So 14,709 miles, that's when it was brought back. Yeah, I was looking for the handbrake as well. Obviously, just got that one brake, park brake. Service required in 800 miles. Ooh, it popped up. Service me. Well, I knew that was coming anyway. How did we do? I'm supposed to tick that off, aren't they? So how did we do? Don't worry, I'll let you know how you did online. Right, let's take it for a spin. 14,709. Let's just go for a 4 or 5 mile spin. No noise coming from anywhere. What's that? Is it on eco mode? Yeah, it's still on eco. Okay. Pedals making a... wasn't making that noise before. Oh. Let's see how it drives. What did... goes down, it should be solid. What's it doing? I'm going to press it, go down gradually. Anyway, let's drive and see if it makes any difference. Can you hear it? Wasn't making that noise before. What's it doing? I'm going to press it, go down gradually. Anyway, let's drive and see if it makes any difference. Can you hear it? Wasn't making that noise before. Okay, so now we're going for a drive in the Land Rover Discovery Sport for the first time since I got it back. Yeah, much better. Yeah. Make a little bit of noise when I press the pedal. Slowing down. You test the brakes. Okay, the brakes are working. Let's try uphill. Yep, huge difference to the Nissan Juke. It's a bit rocky. That's the road. Yep, drives fine. Just check the brakes out a little bit though. Yeah. Get rid of no cars. Make sure the brakes working fine. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, it's working fine. Maybe the brake's all in my head. This feels slightly different. Yeah, slightly. To me, it feels like when I put the brake on hard, it slowed down. To me, it feels like the brake is less sensitive than it was. It's working fine. Maybe I'll have to get used to the driving it. To me, I remember it being better. The braking seems slightly different. It might be all in my head. So I've driven that other car for 10 days, so my foot's got used to the other car. It'll take some days to get used to again. So I'll drive it a few days and see what happens. When you pump the pedal, it makes an air noise, which I'm sure you didn't before. I didn't used to sit there pumping the pedal anyway. Just got to keep your distance from the car in front. Extra reason to keep distance from the cars in front. So apart from the brake, that might be imaginary, car seems to drive fine, same as before. Fuel economy, miles per hour, MPG, yeah, so everything appears the same. Let's see if I have to slam the brakes on now. Yep, stops. So it might be all in my head. So I've not driven it for 10 days. I've driven the other one. The main thing, nationwide repairs. I'm relieved it's not come back in a worse state than what you took it. Because we got a lot of bad online reviews for some reason. It looks like unwarranted. So I continue to give this nationwide repairs 8.5 out of 10. A couple of little scratches that may have been there before, but I doubt it. It's, owners alike. So nationwide repairs, you get 8.5 out of 10. You passed the test, and I'll get the brake looked into, but it's probably all in my head. Overly sensitive car owner making something out of nothing. 8.5 out of 10. So if you're thinking of getting your repairs done by Nationwide, you get a thumbs up from me. 8.5 out of 10. You're never going to get perfect 10 out of 10 unless you take it to a dealer. That's what you pay for 10 out of 10. Considering you went to a non-dealer, 8.5 out of 10 is fine. I can live with the scratches because, well, they might have been there before, but I would have noticed there when I walked around it. So I doubt they were there before. A couple of tiny scratches that only I can see as the owner. Just a tiny little thing. The main thing is you're not created a crisis out of a drama. So you get 8.5 out of 10. And he didn't go on a joyride, which I feared. You just took it to the garage, took your time fixing it, and then brought it back. So overall, I rate Nationwide Repairs 8.5 out of 10 for having repaired the bumper and the scratch and brought the car back in a better condition than they took it, as long as they've not messed up the brakes. As long as they're not doing anything to the brakes, because they don't feel the same. Very airy, you know, making a sound when you depress the pedal. Hopefully it's just temporary. And there's the brake pads, and they're the same. It should be. Anyway, I'm going to book it in for the service at a Land Rover dealer for the next few weeks, and we'll see what they say. They definitely do feel different. I'm hoping it's temporary. But I never videoed them closely before they took them. So if you're sending a car off for repair, you might want to video your brakes, brake pads. Like I say, I'm not a mechanic, I don't know what I'm looking for anyway. All I know is that they feel differently, and I'm hoping it's temporary. They're making hissing, and they're not braking as hard as they were. Obviously the brakes still work, but they're not as they took the car. This is what they would have took off if they took. Now there's the pad. I'm not a mechanic. Let's see. I think I did video the underside before they took it, but I wasn't actually looking at the brakes. So hopefully it's just temporary and it goes away, and then we'll see what the Land Rover dealer says when they do a service, its first service, because that's due in a few weeks. So I'm going to book it in, and I'll check the brakes and everything as well. So as long as they haven't messed up the brakes in any way, then I'll give them 8.5 out of 10. It's probably just temporary. So I give Nationwide Repairs 8.5 out of 10. If you're sending your car with them, just make a note to video your pads, just for peace of mind. Otherwise you might be imagining stuff when it returns. Like I say, I didn't video them, so I can't say if they've done anything. Only thing I can say, the brakes feel different. Might be temporary, might not. We'll see. It's something to note if you're having your car repaired by Nationwide Repairs, just for peace of mind.